Today I'm living my farming dream. I have 3 goals. 1. Grow every crop. 2. Herd every farm animal. 3. Craft every possible item I can from the crops. But before we start, I will also say I did this in survival peaceful mode because I figured if I'm a farmer in real life, there's no zombies, there's no skeletons trying to shoot me, and I just wanted something nice and quiet, and the only stresses on my mind were trying to get that chicken. You'll figure out what I'm talking about later. So the first thing I did was went into a village and stole some of their crops. You know, it's called community gardening, right? And besides, I genuinely couldn't think of another way to get these crops to actually get started on this, so I did steal a little. But then I went into building my house, and I'm gonna be honest, this is the first time I've ever built using multiple blocks like this where they're kind of just randomly placed, so if it's bad, please do not tell me. I do not want to know. But I think it turned out cute. After this, I did some caving, and since I'm in peaceful, nothing to worry about. We found a spawner, we found some stuff, and it seems like it wouldn't be helpful, but it has been really helpful to me because I don't have skeletons or spiders to get string or bones. And then after that, I found some iron, which really helped me out, so I collected as much of it as I could. Then I started to bring in all my things from the outside, so my bed, the furnaces, the crafting table, and I'm not gonna lie, this house is a little small, so it actually kind of got a little bit annoying at the end when I needed more chest space. I was like, because I didn't want to put it in front of the windows because I felt like that would block light, and so that wouldn't be very nice, but then I couldn't put it on the wall because of something you'll see later on about that. It was a mess. I probably wouldn't do this design if you need 4 furnaces and a lot of storage. I then decided to add a little decoration in the form of lanterns, and it also is very helpful because that means I can see no matter what time of day it is. And of course, a door. Now to get to the actual farming portion of this video, I started off by completely landscaping in just to the left of my house, just so I can have it really easily available and everything be nice and neat. Then I had a chest so I could actually start adding everything that I needed, made sure I got every single thing that is plantable as I possibly could. Then I went mining and found some diamonds. Woo woo! Here is where the actual farming begins. So I decided to do it in a row of 10 across, but actually in the middle, get rid of the middle 2 sections, so I guess it would be 12 across, to have the water flow to make sure that every crop that I had would get adequate amount of water, unless it was sugarcane, because then I put little side rows because I know it has to be grown exactly next to water. Also, I added signs to the sides of the crops to remember which one was which, but to be honest, I didn't do it after this point. And don't worry, I finally got rid of that tree. And now I'm starting the animal pen. So just like on the other side, I'm getting rid of all that dirt. I want everything to be nice and level, and there was actually a cave under here, so it was kind of annoying that I had to like fill everything in. I didn't fill it fully in, like as you can see, but I figured, you know, nothing's gonna come out, nothing's gonna scare anybody, so it's totally fine. Then I added the fencing, and it's kind of embarrassing how much wood I had to like leave and go get and come back, as opposed to just building my own trees or planting my own trees. But I divided it into 5 sections, and now looking back, I would have made the chicken section, which is the one in the back, a lot smaller, or swapped the horses. I just thought I'd have a lot more chickens, and I just figured, I think it's only 2 blocks wide, so I was like, oh, it'll be fine for the chickens, but the horses look so cramped in there at the end. It looks actually really sad. 3 fully grown horses should not be in such a tiny space. I then went to the Nether to go get some nether wart and soul sand, and oh my god, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had to use a command. I could not find this fortress. It was a horrible experience, but we got there eventually. Also, have you ever been in the Nether in peaceful? It's actually kind of eerie because nothing is there. Not even zombie piglins, not normal piglins, nothing. I went into the end, quickly killed the ender dragon. I'm kidding, I totally used a command, but just to go get the chorus flower. And then lastly, I went to go get some kelp, and then went to the coral section to go get some sea pickles, and then of course we can't forget about the sweet berries, though they should definitely change the name. I hate those things. Now we have round number 2 of planting. First we started with the sand for cactus, and then I thought it would be cute to use actual jungle wood for the cocoa beans, so I went and grabbed that. And then of course adding the soul sand for our nether wart, otherwise it will not work very well. And then I started building a glass structure for the kelp kelp and sea pickle. I wanted to make sure that everything lived and that there wouldn't be any issues. It was a lot more trial and error than I thought it would be. Also, going underwater without an enchanted helmet is not fun. I usually play on a server, but it has some pretty good enchantments, so this, I will admit, was rather annoying, but we got there in the end. Then lastly, I added the end stone and the chorus flower to round out all of my farming. So goal 1 is done. I decided to add a commemorative wall of all of the first crops that I planted. So this is me making an anvil so I can literally write first before every single item that I grew, and then adding it to this fantastic wall. So here's a little montage of that. And here is animal roundup time. It actually wasn't that bad to do, except for that second chicken. I cannot tell you how far I went and how long it took to get it. I don't know why. Usually when I'm playing Minecraft, chickens are everywhere. But it was easier for me to find 2 horses than 2 chickens. Can you believe that? But we got there in the end. See what I mean about the pens though? Imagine having 3 horses in that bigger one. It would have been so much better. I just thought it would be better because it was like wider as opposed to like the short and long. I don't know what I was thinking. But that last freaking chicken, I can't believe it. And that is goal number 2 done. And now to work on our third one, which is craft everything you can from the crops that I grew. And of course, I decided to make another commemorative wall. And so here's me placing everything, rain or shine, day or night, getting everything done. Oh my god, this took a while only because it wasn't even the craftable stuff. I just couldn't find a lot of leather, unfortunately, which means some folks had to see their parents die in front of their eyes. But we don't have to talk about it. It's not that crazy. So the top row is all of the crops that I harvested, and then underneath it is everything that I made with it. And here's me placing the last chorus root, and then here's me doing my happy dance. I was so excited. This was 12 hours of footage, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this challenge. I'd love to know if any of you guys want to try it. Maybe try it in normal survival. I know I didn't want to do it that way. And that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe down below. I'm also having a subathon on Friday, March 24th over on my Twitch channel. If you want to come hang out, come say hi, I'd absolutely love it. It'll be linked down in the description. But besides that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye everybody!